All right, market rotating back up here. A little resistance around the 54. If we get above 56, 7, then you want to be out of any shorts. Again, the market kind of rotated here to the downside on the news that President Biden has tested positive for COVID. So we're going to have to be concerned with what happens there. It comes out of Washington over the next 24 hours or so. This morning, President tested positive for COVID. He's fully vaccinated, twice boosted. Experienced mild symptoms. He began taking Paxlovid, consistent with the CDC guidelines. He will isolate at the White House and will continue to carry out all his duties during that time. He's been in contact with members of the White House staff by phone this morning and will participate in planned meetings at the White House this morning via phone and Zoom from his residence. Consistent with the White House protocol for positive cases of COVID, which goes above and beyond the CDC guidelines, we will continue to be isolated until he tests negative. Once he tests negative, he will return to in-person work. Out of an abundance of transparency, the White House will provide a daily update on the president's status as he continues to carry out the full duties of his office while in isolation. That was the statement from the White House this morning in regards to his how he's doing. Again, he just got it, so he tested positive. It tested negative Tuesday, and he took another test today, and it was tested positive. So, it's going to take. We'll see. Hopefully, the medication they had at Paxlovid does work pretty well, they say. So, see what happens there. Oh, we got to that already. Oh, you mean back down? All right, we're just kind of hanging up here. And bond market definitely staying strong on the heels of the news, and bond market always going to be a flight to quality situation. I guess when the bond market breaks, maybe, and also it's up because of the ECB deciding to raise rates as well. All right, so be a little bit careful here. Again, we got above this 57 area, out of any shorts if you're going to nibble around the 54 area. And otherwise, the 782 area worked very nicely on the upside there. So you're looking more at 84. Yeah. And then downside, we did trigger the 31 already. So really we're looking down at the 23. Patience is important. We had this middle of the range here is going to be a little bit tough to trade since we've had our nice low rotations against our levels. Especially with the unknown with coming out of Washington, they have to be a little bit careful here, as the market might react to that kind of news in any way. You just never know. All right, get back here in a bit.
Hey, a couple quick programming notes and shout outs. If anybody has any questions about our services, this is Trade Along Live with Saul. We start right around 9 a.m., maybe a little after. We go through to about 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. If you need trading software, let us know. If you're new to trading, let us know. If you're interested in being part of Sol's mentoring and his coursework, which is a supplement to this trade along session, let us know back in chat. Hey Frank, how you doing? JK. Hey JK, did you sign up for did you transfer from guest to paid? Just let me know back in chat. Luis, the same. Steve, how are you? Welcome aboard. I'll send out a discounted link for everybody. Again, this is about doing 2, 3, 4 trade, maybe 5 trades during the morning session. Look to be finished for the day, having banked your money for the day. Everything we do is for educational purposes only, nothing taken as direct trading or investment advice. I just put into the chat area the subscribe opportunity at a significant discount, so take advantage of it. And again, this is a multifaceted opportunity. One is to trade along, which is this in the S&P 500 E-mini. Then there's the opportunity to do the supplement to the service, which is Sol's trading education and his mentoring on a private basis with him. He does it all in Zoom, as you can see, and it's a great experience for those that are looking to develop consistent profitability. Hey Gus, how are you? Welcome aboard. Steve E. JK. Hey Gus. So this is a Trade Along live session. It's a morning session. We're coming to the end of it. We're here daily, slugging it out in the S&P 500 E-mini. Sol is your host. He's a 25-year veteran of the trading pits in Chicago. He is actively scalping for his own trading account. He lays out the table for the morning session by setting key areas and levels. He calls them levels and zones. He provides those to everybody that comes into the service, and then it's reposted in the chat area. And then he makes adjustments and tweaks based on the action of price and the interaction in and around those levels. The concept here is if you can have really good fixed levels and then make adjustments based on those fixed levels, you really got an opportunity to make money, bank money for your trading, if you know what you're doing. Now, the if you know what you're doing is handled in Sol's course and his mentoring work. For those that are looking to trade along with a 25-year trading veteran, and you know what you're doing, that's great. Trade or silence for help. Trading is easy, but it's hard to make money. Help you bridge the gap between the two. That's our mission in life. So welcome aboard, Gus. I'll send out that sheet because I don't think when you pop in, it doesn't stay. Like you don't see the old chats. So I'll send this out to everybody. We do this every day. It used to be live from the trading pits in Chicago until they closed the floor. So we have moved it to the cloud. And actually it's working out pretty well, and the feedback is great, so we appreciate it. You know, you can have an opportunity to make money when the market's going up or it's going down. So that's the best part of it. So Gus, that's a good question. When you're trading along with Sol, remember he's doing his own trading. You should be doing your own trading, okay? He gives out the levels. You have a dialogue with him during the morning session. I think what you're asking is if Sol's any good, and if you're asking, would you know what the trades are? And the answer is yes. But you've got to spend the time to pick up on it. And you have to be savvy enough on your end to understand the difference between, conversation and trades. So when Saul lays out his levels, he lays out a pivot, a price, and I got him in here. I'm just going to scroll. Oh, actually, it's not on this one. I don't know if Don's around. Hey, Don, can you post? I think he did post before. But anyway, so when he comes in or he posts the levels, it's a pivot price and about 4 or 5 levels on the top, 4 or 5 levels on the bottom that he calls support and resistance. Those become the areas of interest based on a trade, whether it's a fade trade or momentum trade. So you're going to pick up on all that, and then based on the trade long opportunity, you'll understand pretty quickly where he's doing trades and where he's not. And not everybody's perfect. So this is about your ability to do well in your trading. That's why I think the trading mentoring is great for traders like yourself, or anybody. Because then you learn price action trading, you come in and apply it, in the trade along, and then he helps you based on adjusting and tweaking based on the trades you did well, the trades you need to do better, based on an actual trade in and around those levels. Pretty straightforward stuff. Hey, Steve, do you have any questions? JK, Luis? Again, if any of his current subscribers want to upgrade to his course, then we talk about that privately and work you through it. And you gain access to the service for a year for free. Take his course and his mentoring work. You're part of his course and his mentoring work. So that's out to everybody now. I'll be in the background. If you need anything, let me know. We're at the end of the morning session today. Unless he pops in a couple times, Don may pop in. And we'll look to see you on the other side. Make sure you're signed up so you can get back in. It's nominal. And it's certainly worth it, in my opinion, anyway. For those that are joining, Trade Along's live session in an educational format is a great way for traders to really get into the action and be able to ask questions and interact with the host. As a seasoned veteran, 25-year trading veteran of the trading pits in Chicago, and the fact that Saul has a decent history of time helping traders bridge the gap between just trading and consistent profitability. Being part of this world is a great way to not trade alone, to get help when you need it, stay on the right side of profitability, not overtrade. There's a lot of benefits for being in the trade along. Now that's if you have a tried and true and decent trading plan, that you're well versed in order entry. You're well versed in the concept of price action trading. So you can learn that by working with Saul, taking his mentoring and class time, which is a separate line item from this Trade Along live session. When you are a subscriber to the Trade Along live session, you receive a significant discount to his mentoring and his coursework. So make sure you start there. And again, we're here daily from a little after 9 a.m. The bell goes off in New York at 9:30. Go off to the races for a couple hours, and then we're done for the day. And if you're not done for the day, you could use help, and we can help you. It's very simple. So if you like what we're doing here, tell your friends. TradeAlongLive.com, TradeAlongLive.com.
So I can definitely get